I promised some of my friends, and there are quite a few of them here, that I would not talk too long up here tonight. I said they didn't have to worry about that because if I was getting paid by the word, I'd be up here all night. Being a lawyer, that's just one of those things we do. To be among the group of people when you see their name up there, and to be thought of in the same category as those people is a tremendous honor. When I see Jimmy Saul Sr. and I see all the names that have been up on the board. But the irony of me receiving this award tonight, the Martha Dorsey Award, is because she was the county commissioner that gave me the money to do the job right. I took the job, I ran for office, because nobody else wanted to, and we needed a prosecutor. And I went to my first meeting with the commissioners, and Martha was the chairman of the board of commissioners. And this is long before this award was thought of, it was back in 1988. And I walked in the meeting to talk about budget, and I said to all three of the commissioners who had supported me, I'm only going to be here for 4 years. And they all kind of looked at me really funny and said, hey, we supported you. We wanted you to be here for quite a long time. And I said, I wasn't finished yet. I'm only going to be here for 4 years unless you give me the money to do the job right. I was a strong believer. I had been an assistant prosecutor back in 1974, making $12,500 a year. I gave up a job at UPS for a law career, and I was making 5 times that at UPS when I left UPS. So I took a big pay cut to become an assistant prosecutor. It was a valuable experience for me to be an assistant prosecutor, but I didn't stay long because I had that beautiful lady over there and a family, kids, and I couldn't afford it. I loved being the prosecutor. I loved every bit of it. I loved just the fact that you were helping people and you were helping victims of crime. So it was a great thing to me. I did prepare a little speech, and it is a very little speech, and I'll try to go to that now, but I'd like to thank Martha Dorsey, and I'm honored to receive an award in her name, because she gave me the money to do the job right. And I put together a tremendous staff, as Dave Fry said in the video, and as Scott Croswell, as a defense attorney, knew, we had the top people in the state, not just Crawford County. And I think a lot of it goes back to pretty much the beginning. And this is a smarter man than me, or a smarter woman than me, who said once that the measure of a man or a woman are the lives that he or she has touched with his or her loyalty. The merits of loyalty are often debated. Anyone who's ever been hurt by someone they consider to be a true friend can attest to the fact that loyalty is a double-edged sword. No one who has ever found himself in need of a true friend can deny that loyalty is one of the most valuable gifts in the world. As valuable as it is, it can also be exceedingly rare, especially today. Without loyalty, families are broken, friendships are empty, and businesses are failures. I've been personally successful in life because of loyalty. A lot of those people are here today. My thanks for this award from the Chamber, I believe, are a result of my decision not to give up on loyalty. So I'm thanking the Chamber for this award, thanking primarily first my wife for 48 years, my best friend, who always stood beside me and enabled us to succeed together. Our family, our children, my son David's here today, he lives in town. I have a daughter and a son that live out of town and could not be here because of business obligations. But I've received calls from both tonight, and they wish they were here. And I also like to thank the many friends that are loyal to me who are here tonight. I understand we have 6 tables full of people here, and I really appreciate that. And then, I have to point out that the former members of our prosecutor's office, several are here today. They were, and still are, the most dedicated and talented group of people I've ever been associated with. Daily for 24 years, as I was the elected prosecutor, they made me look good, and they made me proud. Thank you.